The former police chief of Mantua now speaking out. It's where we begin. ABC4 News at 6. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rick Aaron, in for Glenn Mills tonight.
And I'm Emily Flores. We want to thank you for joining us this evening. Today, that police chief, Castro, broke his silence to ABC4 News, saying that he refused to sign a letter of probation he received from Mayor Michael Johnson. The former chief claiming it was inaccurate and that Mayor Johnson threatened he would be terminated if he did not sign. Following Castro's termination in late March, all the officers on the force quit there. ABC4's Jordan Verdadero reports.
Michael Castro joined the Mantua Police Department as their chief in July of 2020.
I immediately fell in love with the town. It was beautiful. The residents were very, very nice and welcoming.
Just a few months later, Castro jumped into freezing waters to save a man who fell through the Mantua Reservoir while ice fishing and got an award.
Their job saved my life.
Mayor Johnson wrote a nice letter of recommendation to nominate me as the Small Agency Division Police Chief for the year for the state of Utah under the Utah Chiefs of Police Association.
Castro says he quickly noticed Mantua didn't have a proper structure in place to follow state and federal mandates.
The problem is it costs money, and this is not something that was budgeted for whatever reason. The budget was already put together for this year prior to me taking this position. The majority of our budget has always been sustained with citations.
Castro says Mayor Michael Johnson asked him to issue more citations. That's where disagreements with the mayor in town began.
My officers doing a lot of traffic enforcement, a lot of traffic stops, but not a lot of citations. And that was something that I was running into a lot of problems with the town.
Castro says he received this letter of probation from Johnson, stating 14 points, including interactions with locals, which Castro says is inaccurate and skewed, so he refused to sign.
The mayor got very, very, angry with me and told me that I was working under the authority of him, that's why I have the job. And I told him, yes, correct, I do, but what you asked me to do has to be legal.
We called Mayor Johnson, who says he does not have a comment.
It's just sad that they can, somebody can, in that position of power, be able to make such a blatant lie.
We also spoke to several Mantua residents today who didn't want to go on camera for fear of retribution, but say they side with Castro. One local wrote this note stating, "The police was always good to us and we never had any problems with them. We still wish they were around." Castro says he hopes the town works toward ethics with its growing population.
I'd like to ask that these individuals step down from their positions and let other people that want to get into those positions and do the right thing step in.
Reporting for ABC4, I'm Jordan Verdadero.